Alright kids, today on Louisiana Beer Reviews we're looking at Organic IPA. Jay picked it up, so I'm going to hand it over to Jay and let him do an explanation on this, since this is more your knowledgeable area.
Well, excuse me. I don't know how knowledgeable I am. It's called Green Frog Brewing Company, and it's United States Department of Agriculture certified organic. 6.5% alcohol, 51 IBUs. I'm looking for a date, guys. I bought this at Trader Joe's
In
Metairie, Louisiana. The old one is in Baton Rouge. There's probably a date, but it's one of those things with probably black written on brown. You can't see it. We'll work on that.
Yeah. So with that said about the whole date thing in IPAs, with them being overly hopped, hops have a tendency to fade after a while, so we'll be able to taste, I think, whether it's fresh or not, just by the hoppiness of it.
Now, yeah, you're right. And they're saying Green Frog Brewing Company, Ukiah, California. I don't think Green Frog is a brewing company. Ukiah, I think, is Firestone Walker. I think it's one of those, they contract brew for Trader Joe's, and they use an alias name. I'm thinking that it's one of those companies like,
all right. Well, with that said,
Firestone Walker.
It's got an interesting little, like, remember after Katrina they put the big X on everyone's doors?
Yeah.
It indicated whether they had a dead body or a lot or whatever. So they seem to have that right on this little top lip.
Yeah,
yeah.
You have it on your side and have it on mine. It's water, barley malt, hops, and yeast.
Okay.
Or is that rice?
I don't know.
And I imagine you never had Green Frog.
No. And we're going to open this up with our opener that we got from Paul Mike Peters, Church of the Sacred Brew Facebook group. Check it out. Lots of interesting beer reviews and picking on one another, might I say.
Yeah, and he's also a member of Alcohol Eggs.
Which is...
Him and Vito.
Oh, okay.
Well, you know, it's like we don't just do beer on Alcohol Eggs, we do beer, wine, and liquor. But Vito and Joe Dufresne and Mike, they've been doing a lot of posting lately.
Yeah, they're pros.
And you notice...
They all pros.
I was trying to see if they had sediment. You notice Joe...
Of the river area.
Yeah, and you know, Vito, he's been doing those, whatever those things are called, where he takes beer and he's got this Jameson, and he pours it into shot glass and dropped it in the beer.
Oh, those, when we were kids, we'd go down to
making little videos.
One of the bars in the French Quarter. Not bad, huh?
No.
And they would call it a flaming Dr. Pepper shot. Like they would take, I believe it was the high alcohol rum. Correct me if I'm wrong. It's a 151.
They sell that at Walmart.
It's a 151 rum, and what they do is they light the shot, and they give you a mug of beer. It was a good sized mug of beer, and they drop the flaming shot in there, and the thing was to drink it as fast as you could, chug it.
That's what he was doing on those videos.
And when you burped, ooh, it tasted like Dr. Pepper.
Well, that's what he was doing in those videos.
Well, he's reliving his earlier years.
He was saying, here's the beer, and then he had the rum, and he was drunk. I said, what is he doing? I haven't seen that. Yeah. He hadn't been on Facebook, too. Yeah. He didn't have it on fire, though, but he...
No. The recent news from Facebook's kind of keeping me off of it.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's got a...
Dark.
Almost not see-through, which is...
Yeah, it's extremely hazy.
Well, not New England style.
No,
hazy.
no,
but it's got a longerness look to it.
Off-white head, and it
smells sweet.
What color is that? That's orange. No, yeah, copper orange.
I forgot to drink enough water, and I want to go pea color.
Oh,
not enough water.
I go to the hospital for it.
Yeah.
Oh, and it's organic. You know, they kind of have that funny look. Some of them.
Mm. I'm gonna taste. I'm getting sugar on the nose. Sugar. So this is a young man's IPA.
That's definitely California IPA. That ain't no New England IPA.
It's gritty. It's got that almost like we got to put the sugar on the wheat thins type thing. I'm thinking of a cereal. No, it's not called wheat thins. Wheaties.
Triscuit?
Wheaties.
Oh, Wheaties.
Like Wheaties, where it's like.
It doesn't taste like wheat.
Ugh. It's not very pleasant. The hop is just. That bitterness is lingering.
It's only 51 IBU.
I don't care what I use. I like to know what hops to use, but the hop is lingering. It's not going down. Let me try to get it to go down. This is definitely not gluten free. It's got a lot of gluten in it.
Yeah. Lots.
So kids, when you're looking at organic and you think you're getting everything that's healthy, 9 times out of 10 there's going to be a shitload of gluten in it. Because remember, this is liquid bread too. And it's tasting like if you take a piece of stone ground wheat bread and they made beer from it, this is what it tastes like.
I bet you there's no wheat in here. I bet you it's just barley, malt, water, hops, and yeast. Or maybe rice if that's what they're showing, but I don't taste rice.
Well,
could be rice.
It's what it tastes like to me. What happened to your slogan? Gotta say it like you see it.
Call it like you see it.
Call it
Oh
like
no,
you
I'm
see
not saying you can't call it like you see it. I'm saying I'm not getting that. It's 6.5. It has kind of an unusual earthiness.
It's
like
heavy.
It is heavy.
It's heavy on the tongue.
It's heavy body.
It lingers. All right, so I'm gonna take up the slogan. No beer is a bad beer, and I'm gonna finish it reluctantly.
It's got an odd garden soil taste.
Yeah, it's very earthy.
Yeah, I've noticed that with these organic beers are like that.
Almost like tree bark.
Yeah, it's almost like raw in a way.
Yeah.
Look at that heavy taste.
I can't even grade it.
Of course you can grade it.
It's an F.
That's undrinkable.
All right, it's a D.
Bad. D means just it's a bad beer. F means you can't drink it. You could finish that.
It's better than that Stone one we had. It tasted like.
Oh, everybody keeps commenting on that. They're saying, "Oh yeah, I had it too. It was horrible. It tastes like fish scales," you know.
it was dirty fish bowl.
Yeah, that
and Limburger cheese mixed.
That was
bad.
The most bizarre thing. That wasn't enough because I wouldn't drink 2 bottles of it.
They should have did a little market research before they released
Your friend drank it though when we were moving furniture. He was like, "Oh, it's not bad." I was thinking,
He's not an IPA drinker.
I was looking at him like this, like.
That's Johnny.
I didn't say anything. I was just like.
Johnny's not an IPA drinker.
He's not picking up what we picked up.
He's a Bud Light drinker that wants to get into the craft beer movement, but he's reluctant.
Would you look at this foam?
I know. It's like sea foam.
It's like a
when
particle.
the waves come crashing in, that shit's left over. Look at that.
Particle beer.
Sea foam. Sea foam. Ugh.
And that foam is going to be so bitter. If you put that foam on your tongue, it's going to be bitter.
Do not buy this. Do not buy it. Unless you like that super earthiness and that grittiness, and then go right ahead.
Well, I really like it because it reminds me of the Samuel Smith's organic beers. And those are not for everybody. And I could see how something like this would really throw people off. I'm going to give it...
I'm ending this beer review saying I would not buy this.
I'll say A-. I think it's excellent.
D. It's a D.
No, it's good. It's very sugary too. All right, well, anyway, so laissez les bon temps relate. In my case, he doesn't like it, but that's how it goes. Y'all come on down to Jefferson Parish, Louisiana.
It's a D.
Oh man.